Rampart? Ah. Or the ramparts we watch. Truly, this is a tower. This is just like the end of Yes. You guys played Yes? At the end of Yes, you climb this big tower. That's it. Dude, the final boss of Yes is fucking impossible. Actually, that's not true. I was gonna say it's fucking impossible, and then I was like, wait, I know. I went back and finally beat that game like a few months ago, actually. It's like I remember I got to the very end of that game, and then I kind of quit. And then at one point, I was like, I think it came up in my random selection of games on my backlog, and I was like, well, I guess I could just try to beat the final boss again. I tried, and I beat him in a couple tries. He wasn't nearly as hard as I thought. So I was like, okay, well, I remember that. I remember thinking that was fucking impossible, but I just beat it, so I guess it wasn't. But that tower, that game's so cool. It was not what I expected it to be like an RPG, but it's kind of weird. It's a weird game, and I like, it plays really weird. You basically run into enemies to hit them. It's very strange. I don't know if all the games are like, if they continued that battle system, because it was one of the stranger battle systems I've seen. Pretty fun though. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I take Clue 2 seriously, because to me it's actually a really clever game if you play it right. But like, it should take longer than it normally does, and I feel like people just, like, the past 2 times we've played it, people have just been winning on random guesses, and it's like, that's not a foolproof plan, you know? That's not how it's will work most of the time, but it just has worked, so I don't know. But it has been many years since I played Clue, so maybe that is just, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, fun game. After that, what did we play after that? Kill you with one blow. Do we play anything after that? I don't really remember. Oh, wait, am I spell broken, or what am I? What's going on here? Am I paralyzed? What is this? I can't use SP attacks, which is fucking awful. I'm just gonna try to kill this guy. Oh, I think what happened was we looped through. We were looking at a bunch of games. Like, I think he had a bunch of games in his like list that he'd queued up, and we started to go through them. And one of them was fucking Risk. I think the next one was Risk. And I was like, dude, there's no way we can start a game of Risk right now. Because it was like, I don't know, 10-ish. And I was like, dude, if you're going to play Risk, you only play Risk. And you play nothing else. Like, you have to start a game of Risk early. And you're not going to finish it probably that night anyways. You're probably going to have to finish that in the morning. Like, it's a game that it's an investment of time, dude. And so that was the next one that came up, and we're like, okay, we're not doing that. No way. Lend me the power of the great god. And then I think the next one was like some zombie game that looked like kind of a role-playing game. And we just kept pulling up games after game of like this, and I'm like, these are not good to start right now. We're definitely gonna have to look for something else, because this is not gonna work. And then we just started playing Overwatch after that, so. Oh, there's this Pokemon game, right? So there's this game called Pokemon Master Trainer. And like, it was one of the ones that came up last night. And they're like, my friend Mark, he's very opposed to playing this game for some reason. He thinks it's really complicated or time-consuming or something. It's none of it. It can be time consuming, but it's not that bad. It's a really simple game. It's actually a lot of fun. I used to play it a lot back at my parents' house. I played with my sisters all the time. It's a really fun game. It's like a really good board game, actually, and they're just like, no, we're not playing this. I'm like, why? It's a fun game. Like, it's not even that complicated. I could tell you exactly how to play. Like, we don't even need to read the rules. I'll just tell you how to play, dude. Like, it seems complicated, I think, if you haven't played anything like that before. Oh, that's Rampart 2. Is that where I came from? I'm gonna figure out where I came from. So I've gotten all sorts of turned around here. What are these things, dude? What even are these things, man? No, that... Wait. What? Hold on, what? Tower of Temptation's 2nd floor. Which is where I am I not? Okay, yeah, that is where I came from. Okay, I was getting a little flustered there. I was like, surely I came from Rampart 1. So that leads to the 2nd floor. I think there's 2 of these. There's one up here. And then over here, there's just nothing, right? Sorry to retrace my steps here, but I'm just trying to figure this out. So we want to try both of these, probably. See where they go. I don't really know how they can go down and still lead to the 2nd. Oh, no, that does make sense. Never mind. That actually makes perfect sense, because we're on the 3rd floor, I think. Alright, this is going to start to get confusing. My only hope is that I don't die. So that, Justin having this fucking move break is actually pretty awful, though. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Anyways. Yeah, I kind of wish... I kind of want to play it. Like, I feel like it'll be fun, but they're just, like, not into it. There's no good reason for it, though. It's a good game. I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't want him to baboon. Yeah, but otherwise, we played Overwatch last night, which was a lot of fun. Yeah. Of course, we let Trevor be the team leader, and he picks all the weird stuff. He picked No Limits, and he picked, I think he picked, like, Mystery Heroes or something after that. I'm like, come on, why aren't we just playing regular? Like, we know these are all really... Oh, we played Capture the Flag, too. Like, these are all really broken modes. We played them before. Like, we know they don't work well, right? Like, the whole point... Oh, and there's Quick Play Classic as well. He picked Quick Play Classic. I'm like, why are we doing this? So No Limits, first of all, is like the worst game type. Because it basically means you can select the same characters. Like, there's literally no limit. It's just, bar none, the worst fucking game type. Which they keep arguing with me that that's not Quick Play. Like, I feel like that's what Quick Play Classic should be. But they're like, no, Quick Play Classic didn't let you select the same character. I'm like, because Quick Play Classic is supposed to be the original Quick Play mode, right? Which, when Overwatch came out, originally, you could select the same characters. Like, that was a feature of Quick Play. That was one of the first things they removed. And then the next thing was that they kind of, well, the next thing much later on was that they kind of forced you to pick a specific game, comp. So you had to have 2 healers, 2 tanks, and 2 DPS. That was the next thing that they kind of put into Quick Play. It wasn't originally in it. But now Quick Play Classic is that. You can still select any character, so you could make like a team comp of just pure DPS or whatever. That's Quick Play Classic. And then you have No Limits, which lets you all select the same character. Which is really confusing for me because, like, that should be... I don't know. No Limits should just be Quick Play Classic, I guess. But I see the logic there. But they don't believe me that originally in Overwatch, Quick Play let you select the same character. I swear to God that it did. I don't know why they don't remember this, and I do. But it absolutely did, 100%. They're like, no, it didn't. You couldn't do that. Like, yeah, you can. We literally played it. We literally played it, like, the week it came out. Like, why don't you guys believe me? You should know this. Why don't we remember this? Come on, I remember this. It's true. Yeah. So, but both game types are just absolutely atrocious. I guess Quick Play Classic's not that bad. You can kind of mess around with it. Man, the funny thing is how weird people are in those modes. Because we played, like, we literally played No Limits. And, so we entered this mode because we're like, we're just gonna screw around and not, like, play the game seriously. Like, we're gonna do, like, obviously, if we have the, this is actually kind of confusing. Why is Rampart 2 Rampart 1? Rampart 2 is the bottom? Doesn't make any sense. Obviously, if we're playing No Limits, we're not going to take it seriously. Like, we're going to do the ridiculous shit and pick all snipers, and I'm going to be Widowmaker, and somebody else is going to be Widowmaker. Like, we're going to do the stupid shit that the whole game type is for. And so we started doing this, and we picked, like we picked all snipers. And the guy we got matched with, because we were 5 stacks, so we needed one other person, he, like, fucking left. And then the next person we got came in, and he was like, can somebody pick a tank? I'm like, dude, it's No Limits. Why the fuck did you queue for No Limits if you didn't expect it to just be stupid nonsense? Like, who queues for No Limits and takes it seriously? What a bizarre thing. Didn't make any sense. So we're just like, no. Not. We're just here to fuck around, obviously. We're not here to play the game well. It's just silly Billy.
Go, magical art.
But then, like, the enemy team kind of try-harded a little bit, and they made an obnoxious team comp. Like, they had 3 Symmetras and 2 Divas, I think, and then at one point... No, they had... Yeah, and a Hanzo. That was their team comp. It was fucking awful. Like, the point was just full of, the little laser turrets that Symmetra shoots out, and you just couldn't get them all. I was like, that character alone, I feel like, just ruins, makes this terrible. Makes this absolutely awful.
That was rather simple.
But yeah. We really shouldn't have been playing that mode, but we were for some reason. And then we moved on to, like, Capture the Flag, Quick Play Classic. Quick Play Classic's okay. Mystery Heroes I actually like. I'm actually cool with Mystery Heroes. They keep making jokes that I hate Mystery Heroes. It's not really true. It's definitely not my favorite game type, but it's much preferable to No Limits or even Quick Play Classic. Quick Play Classic feels really pointless to me. It's like, why would we play this way? Like, I guess I get it, but it's just like, hey, do you want to play the game but with an opportunity to pick, like, a awful team comp? Like, yeah, I do. Like, I don't know. I guess, you know, I get it. Some people like that. Like, you can do creative, interesting things. Like, with the ability to pick like 3 DPSs and a tank, 1 tank and 2 healers, or like 1 healer and like somehow just output shit tons of damage and win. It's definitely not like that was fun for people. A lot of people actually, I think, quit Overwatch after they kind of forced you to pick a specific team comp, but honestly, I think it's better. I think this helps, because then it like forces people to not be stupid. Like, a lot of the time in quick play or in whatever else, like, you'll just get weird comps, and it'll just be really frustrating and annoying to play. It'll be like I remember playing during that time, and it was just like, why are we losing? Well, we have 4 DPS and no tank, and like, that's why we're losing. That's literally the reason. So at least, like, you have a chance, you know? At least you don't have to, like, I don't know, try to tell people what to play, because that's the main way people get frustrated at you, is like, you tell them what to do in quick play. And it's like, you know, I get it. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't want people to do that to me, but because it's quick play, like, why should we care? But it does get a little bit unfun when you're like, you know, that we have no chance of winning this, so like, what's even the point of playing right now? You know what I mean? It's just, a little yeesh, but I wouldn't really tell people what to do in quick play of all things.
Go, magical art. Here you go.
But yeah, and then we tried to play Capture the Flag, and like, that was a fucking weird mode. Like, I feel like there's like a meta that's evolved into Capture the Flag. Because these guys were absolutely fucking steamrolling us. So, like, do you guys just only play Capture the Flag? Like, is this your game type? Like, what is this? Do people openly just play nothing but Capture the... It's like, it was so weird how, like, they seemed to know exactly what they were doing. They had, like, a really good team put together for it. I was like, huh. We're just getting straight body, dude. We didn't stand a chance. Alright. Our boy's gonna get an attack. Oh, I should have been using magic. I forgot that I can use magic against these guys. Oh, that should be fast.
Go, magical art.
Lietta's magic spells charge faster than her actual attacks for some reason. I don't know why.
Here you go.
That's a weird spell. I like it though.
Simple.
Those are rather simple. Yeah, but then at the end of it, we ended up in this like cookie clicker mode, which they were like, "What's cookie clicker?" And I'm like, "Are you guys serious? There's not a cookie clicker. It's like a mobile game where all the only point is you just click cookies, and it's like the most pointless fucking thing, but everybody, like, it's kind of a meme because it's the most pointless possible thing, but it's kind of like meta, you know? It like is what the essence, if you boil down a mobile game, that's what it is. Just like you click a button, you know, and you see a number go up, and that's basically it. That's the whole thing. And so,
here you go.
So we sat in this mode for a while, and they're like enjoying it, and I was like, do you guys, like, I actually couldn't tell if like it was ironic or whatever, but what? Like, I went along with it. I'm like, okay, I'll play this for a little while, but then they kept fucking playing. I'm like, alright, can we stop playing this? Like, what is this? Like, it was like a custom game that was made to be a cookie clicker. You spawn as Winston, and then you just zap Zenyatta, but he kills you instantly, so you get money from clicking on him, which you can then use to, like, raise your money multiplier, and then you can you can, like, lower the damage you take, increase your damage, whatever. So you can make it so you're getting so much money. I think I got ambushed there. Okay, I'm good. Like, you can literally get to the point where, sorry. F yawn.
Oh, power of ice.
Where you're like taking no damage and your money multiplier is just so fucking high that you're just making money super fast. And so I just sat there and I was like, oh shit, I'm making so much money. You know, and I was like, alright, I'm hoping we stop doing this soon. Didn't happen, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get the next character, I guess, because you can like upgrade your character. I'm like, I've got so much money, I don't know what the point of this is. I just wanted to see what would happen. And so I get the next character, and it takes all of my money away, and I was like, alright, well, I'm done. Goodbye. I'm not playing this anymore. They kept playing it, man. I genuinely don't get it sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm like, obviously this is a really stupid thing. And so, like, obviously I express my like, this is dumb, it's not gonna be fun. Like, they did this with the stairs thing as well. There's this, like, stairs game where you just climb stairs. And I was making a joke about it. I was like, this is, like, the most boring, pointless thing. And you, like, so many people make this exact mode. And that was my... And I thought it was like... It's like, that's interesting. Because, I mean, if you can do this, if you can make something like this, there's so many more interesting, like, things you could make in custom, right? But everybody just keeps making this dumb stairs minigame. And so I was like telling them about it, and I was like, oh yeah, let's try to find one, I'll show you. And so I showed it to them, and they're like, oh, this is really fun. And then they keep coming back to it, and they're like, like, originally it sounds like they're just, they're like doing it to annoy me, you know? It's like obviously I'm like, this is obviously a stupid thing, like, this is dumb and pointless. And they're like, no. Like, let's play stairs. Let's really like stairs. And they just keep playing it. They keep, like, trying to play stairs. And I'm like, dude, are you, like, what is this? I don't get it, man. It's like, feels like they just do it to annoy me. Because it's, how can you, it's not fun. It just isn't fun. I don't know what you mean. Why people don't want to play this stupid thing? They keep going back to it, and I felt like it was the same thing with Cookie Clickers. Like, they just do it because they just kept playing it because they know it annoys me personally. But I don't really get why they do that. Because genuinely, if they actually were enjoying it, I can't understand that. I just can't get that. Like, this is not fun. This is literally just made to be a waste of time. That's the whole point of it. Why would you willingly want to waste your time on it? You know? It's like very strange. I'm in a weird situation here where I don't know what to do. And I'm actually kind of concerned. I feel like I should use digging. I need to go back to the fucking save point so that I can recover and get Justin out of his fucking whack here. Hopefully we have a decent amount of health, because that's gonna hurt. That was absolutely what I was worried about there, but we've also got these brains on the side. which we need to take care of. I need to use magic. We need to use some big magic here. This is, I think that the problem here is that we've run out of SP with several people. Alright, we're using big magics here. It should at least get rid of the bats. Actually, they might not be weak to fire specifically. I don't know, man. Yeah, I can't freaking stand that, dude. So when they do something for that, like, is meant to annoy me, like, fine. But when we do that for, like, an hour or two, I'm like, okay, this is fucking... This is just not cool. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it at that point. It's like there's no way you guys are genuinely fucking enjoying Cookie Clicker. Come on.
By the blessing of God.
I just don't understand it, man. I just don't get it. So that's the last thing we did. I literally, I left. And, yeah, we ended on Cookie Clicker. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad that was the last thing we decided to do. It was a lot of fun. Oh, man. I don't remember at all where I am. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, I've clearly come this way. So I probably came from there. This is really confusing because I wasn't expecting there to be like so many different paths here. Okay, there's not a path that way, but there's one here and there's one there. Where the fuck does this go? Second floor? We're on the third floor, okay. Second floor. Alright, well we can come back this way. Let's just see where these go. Unless I went in a circle just now somehow. I don't think I did. Okay, thank God that was really short, because I'm like, there can't be that much more left here. Oh, man. Yeah, anyways, I guess I'm done talking about that. I do sometimes feel like I complain too much when I'm, like, trying to explain stuff. I'm like, okay, I should have gone back and saved. This is bad. I shouldn't be fighting things. I should go back and recover. This is not good for me. I'm in a bad place. We can use Red Shocker. I think Red Shock kills.
Here we go. Ha!
Okay, it gets close to killing. We have Death Sword. Death Sword can do this guy.
Kill you with one blow.
If we can get Justin's attack in, we want him to attack the other guy here. We can attack... Let's try to attack A, I think. Or D, I guess. Whatever. I want Justin to take this guy out. There we go. We should be okay. Taking damage. Let's just knock this guy back a little bit. Liare no longer has any Red Shocker. Oh, that could be cool. Maybe I should have been using this.
God.
Don't know why I didn't use that. Or what? Maybe I didn't use it because it didn't fucking work. Goodbye. Alright, we're good. We are freaking good here. If Fina gets an action, I want her to heal. Actually, she can cure poison. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cure poison and then we'll heal next turn.
Please
yeah, so
protect us.
that's that, I guess. Yeah, I can talk about, oh fuck, Leone's dying. I can't have anyone die, that's a big issue, because if they do, I don't have a res. Liette is the only one that has a resurrect ability. Which is why I kinda need Fina to get on that. Let's try to get this guy. Should be good. I think he's defending. Alright, well the heal didn't do as much as I would have liked. Let's do an all heal.
Now you'll be okay. By the blessing of God.
I'm gonna need to raise Fina's water ability is kind of the situation here. It will be extremely helpful if I can do that.
All right, we won.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was basically all we did yesterday. It was fun though. Good time. See, I want to go back, but at the same time, I like don't know if I'll be confused about how to get back to here. Is the thing, so I kind of want to just. Oh, there's enemies over there though. How big can this fucking place be? Like, realistically? Oh my god. Okay. No, I'm running back. I'll connect with you guys in a second here. I'm running all the way back. Okay, right. I do want to remember this is the most obvious way to go. So the other way is actually very long and involved, but this way is very straightforward for some reason. So, like, it seems odd that this would be the correct way. Unless there's just something on Rampart 1. I could check it out, but I don't really want to. I want to go the other way and see where that inevitably leads in order to get a good idea for everything else. I think this is the only real, like, split in the road except the two that are right next to each other, so it's actually not that complicated a path, just it seems complicated. I always wonder, like, as a viewer, how it looks when you're not like actively controlling it. Does it look like a nightmare? Probably. But like, since I'm controlling it, like, you'll notice right now we're going a very straight path. That's usually, like, Grandia kind of seems this way, where it seems more complicated than it is. See, this leads nowhere. Actually, there is a thing over there, but that's probably, could be one. But there's two here, right? One of these leads to just like a dead end, like we saw. It just leads straight to like a money or something, and the other one just leads down this path. So there's really only one way to go, so we just follow it to the end. And the other way leads to Rampart 1, but that's right from the beginning of the second floor, so it's not really that complicated. So Grandia, basically every map in this game is kind of like that. It seems, you look at it and you're like, that looks fucking annoying to navigate. And then it turns out to be not that bad. Most of them. That's why the Savannah was so shitty, though. Because that one actually is a nightmare to kind of navigate. At least in my opinion. It might be easier than I think it is, but it's just everything looks the fucking same, so I can't keep track in my head, like, what leads where, how to get anywhere. That's, like, the only one, I think, that's really been that bad. And the rest have been okay. I do suppose there will probably be a final dungeon here. Curious how difficult that'll be to navigate. Final dungeons can be often bad. There's definitely been some there's been some games with really terrible final dungeons. Let me think, like Chrono Trigger I feel like has a really rough one. Some of the earlier ones tend to have really bad ones, especially... I'm trying to think of one that's like I remember being really awful. Can't really think of one off the top of my head. Just Chrono Triggers. That's the one that comes up. That one fucking sucks, dude.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them are just really bad. Especially if they're... especially dependent upon... Okay, so this has 2 paths again. So we came from this direction, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm just gonna trust myself there. So I can go one of either way. I'm assuming one of these is gonna lead right to a dead end, and the other one's gonna continue onward. So there's gonna be a brain bat here, usually. No brain bat. There's the brain bat. All right. Well, this way leads to another path. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's certain games, like, I played, Final Fantasy... Is Final Fantasy's kind of bad? Final Fantasy 1, it had, like, extra dungeons, and those were fucking nightmares to navigate. You can just, take my word for that. That's fucking awful.
Go, magical art.
Plus, they just keep fucking going. It's when you're spending, like, multiple hours in a single dungeon that you know it's bad. Like, you're like, when is this shit gonna end? Like, you come back and you're still in the same fucking dungeon. You turn the game off, you come back, you're like, alright, I'll play for a little while. And you're still in the fucking dungeon by the end of it. That's bad. Like, that's just... Even if it's an extra dungeon, that's excessively bad. But I have played games like that. I can promise you that.
That was rather simple.
Yeah, we'll see what this final dungeon's like. I'm sure it won't be that. I'm sure these dungeons are probably worse than this game's final dungeon. That's generally how it works. You do a bonus dungeon, and a lot of the time they're worse than the final dungeon. Because they're supposed to be, like, optional challenges, you know? Like, Golden Sun had one where an optional boss that was, like, the hardest boss in the game. So it's, like, it's kind of the point of it. Is it supposed to be like, hey, you want an extra challenge? Well, here you go. But oftentimes, the worst thing about it can be the navigation of it.
Here we go.
I believe I played... I played Dragon Warrior, which isn't so bad, except you can only save, I think, in the towns, like the first Dragon Warrior. So you had to kind of do the whole final dungeon in one go and the final boss's 2 forms. Which made it a little rough. Alright, these guys are not attacking, so I think we can save our SP here. And we should be okay. Especially because the final boss, like, it seems incredibly unfair.
Not bad, eh?
The thing about the final boss of Dragon Warrior is it has less health than you think it does. That's the only tip I can give for that one. It has less health than you think. Like, I got to max level in Dragon Warrior, and it was still... I felt like it should have been easy, and it was actually really fucking hard still. That game's just weird. It's like you'll get a new set of armor, a new sword, and it feels like it's barely... It feels either barely better or not better at all. And so it can be kind of confusing. It's like, what the fuck? What is the... Like, I thought this would take me to another level, but now I'm like disappointed that I don't feel like I'm ever trouncing anything. No matter what, every single situation, it feels as hard as it is. You just have to get those levels. That's the whole thing. Anyways, why am I talking about Dragon Warrior? Yeah, I uploaded a new episode of Among Us yesterday. I decided to scrap the remainder of the first recording. I feel like it finally got to that point where I thought there was nothing really left in it that I could use. Some of the games got especially embarrassing, like, hard to watch, honestly. Because it was late at night, and, like, I had some White Claws, I had some, sorry, now I'm kind of throwing myself off here. Sorry, were there... Yeah, both of these lead to another pad. I was kind of hoping one would lead to a dead end. Yeah, there was one game I was watching, it was like a little embarrassing, because we voted somebody off, because of a glitch in the game, and then a later meeting, I was like, wait, there's still 2 imposters left, and I'm like, no, you idiot. Like, I was like, watching it myself, I'm like, everybody's just gonna think I'm so stupid for saying this. This is like, it's so obvious that there's only 1 imposter left, like, how are you not getting that? I was just embarrassed for myself. I was like, oh god, like, my mind was clearly not in the game there. And it's especially embarrassing because there's like nothing else to focus on, and I'm just like not. I was just tired, you know, tired, a little drunk. So I understand. But,
oh, thunderclap
like,
in the
yeesh.
darkness, come here.
It's just getting bad. Not a good episode to watch. Oh man. I also want to say, towards the end of the recording, I feel like I'm kind of a little bit like oblivious. Because I feel like there was somebody in the lobby that I'm pretty sure they were openly flirting with me, and it just kind of like I didn't acknowledge it in any way, and I'm like, and I was watching it back in the recording. I'm like, oh my god, what an like, yeah, how do you miss this? Like, what the fuck is this response, dude? Cause she was basically like, at the end of it, oh fuck, now I'm super confused. Now I'm totally lost. Oh, hold on. Cause at the end of it, she like comes up to me and she's like, cause I was off in the corner and I was like talking to myself because I was like trying to be like, yeah guys, I think I'm gonna play maybe one more game and then I'm gonna call it because it's getting late. I was like talking to I was talking to the audience, you know, doing one of those, talking to the audience. And yeah, she's like, I was like, oh, is everyone leaving? And she's like, yeah. She comes up to me, she's like, hey. Because everyone was literally leaving. Sorry, I'm trying to do two really difficult things at the same time. I'm so fucking confused right now. Hold on. Wait. No, I just confused myself even more. There's 3 ways to go. Okay. There's 2 ways to go this way. Okay, I know what I want to do. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I want to go the other way and see what's at the end of that temptation portal. Let me try not to distract myself really quick. I'll get back to that in a second here after I've fucking solved this mystery. Because I don't want to keep going back and forth here without actually actively accomplishing anything. Because that's just annoying. So I want to see where this goes. And I hope it leads back to one of these other ones in this same hallway. It doesn't. Does it? What is that? It's a scepter of some sort. That's a lot of jackals, bro. Luckily, we've got some shockwaves we can throw out here. I want to attack this one specifically.
Here goes!
And we should be golden. Actually, you know what? Spells might actually work on these guys. Let me just try it for once.
Oh, evil
Give it a go.
ones, leave this world.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Come back with reinforcements.
So I was like, is everyone leaving? And she's like, yeah. She's like, if you're gonna be on in like a few hours or so, like you can come. Play with us again or something. I forget. I don't want to pull the clip in, but it seemed very like okay, god damn it. I'm so fucking lost. Oh wow, that's actually better than holy crap, how's that? I've never had a staff be better than that is the weirdest thing. This is the bro, that's weird. I mean, who else can use this? Well, Liette can use it. But I don't really, like, want that. On the other hand, I think this counts as a mace, which I don't think Justin has a very high level of. 17. It's just awful. It's his worst thing. I don't know, let's give it a go then. Life staff. Bruh. Yeah, just take my word for it. But the thing was, I just didn't like respond very well. Because I was like, no. Because I was like, because if I wasn't interested, you know, as if I was like, you. It wasn't really my intention. But I could like hear it in her voice that she was a little bit like taken aback by that response. She's a little bit like, oh, like, oh, god damn. But like the thing was, I was really tired. That's why I was thinking in my head, like I can't play in a few hours. Like it's like 1 a.m. So that's what I said. I'm like, it's like 1 a.m. where I am. She's like, oh, it's okay, that's fine. Anyways, I haven't talked to that person in 2 months now, I guess. Not that it's anybody that you guys would know at all. Obviously, I want to start implying that at all. Okay, bro, we gotta go one of two ways here. We already got the life staff, I guess. So let me just verify. I think this is the way I came from, correct? I don't know why this is so confusing to me. It just is. It's just really, like, confusing to me. Because I gotta remember to come back here. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way first, I guess. I don't know how the second and third floors are, like, so much to this. Like, when is this shit just gonna stop? I'm done with this place, bro. It just keeps going. And we're only on floor 2. It is a combination of floor 2 and 3, which is probably why it feels so long. I'm doing both floors at the same time, technically. At the same time, it's just like, what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, my point is, I'm very oblivious, especially when it's 1 a.m. and I've had a lot of White Claws.
Pretty easy.
But yeah, anyways, I'm not using the rest of that recording. It's done. It's over and done with. There's nothing else to it. There was like an hour of footage, but it's just like not. It's not worth using. I promise you, it's not. So the last episode was just. It was actually from the second recording that I did, which I still have a fair bit of. I think to use of usable stuff there. I actually just like, cause I've kind of been splitting some of the things. Like I've been trying to pull in clips from each recording into one video each time. This time I was like, well, I could just pull one game from here and use that. You know, as a whole recording. Yeah, it's just kind of would work. And so I just did that. I don't know if it's an especially interesting. I found there was a lot that happened in it, even though I didn't really. There's a lot that happened in it. So it's not. I didn't want to throw that out because I thought it was pretty good. Herc belt. I think we already have one of them. I believe, yeah, she's using it. Herc belt. It's actually a really good one, though. Prevents move magic blocks refresh. Halves SP usage. See, I really fucking like that, though. Prevents move magic blocks refresh. I don't know what that means exactly. I might give this to him over the tree amulet or whatever. Oh, okay. We've knocked out that direction, which means we only have one way to go again, finally. Except for the other way. You know. But yeah, I still have plenty of Among Us, so don't fret, don't frown. I mean, if you care about that at all. Because I do believe that I don't know if... Oh. Among Us is gonna be played much by anyone anymore. I still wouldn't mind playing it, personally. If people wanna come play with me. I don't think I would play it by myself is the thing. I don't think I would go in and try to play it by myself. Oh, I also... Here's the thing that I noticed, is I went to go look at check the the Discord that we used to be playing on. Oh, sorry. I caught my finger on the fucking pop filter there. So I checked the Discord that we played. We used to play Proximity on, right? That I recorded all of those videos in, and they have removed the Proximity channels. And I looked for the announcement, and it basically just says that they merged it into modded. So now there's the modded channels, and that's it. And then there's the regular channels. So there's no Proximity only channel, which I feel like is a good way to just immediately kill the game for me. Because I'm like, I don't... We played modded once, but the thing about it is it's so chaotic most of the time. Like, depending on who you play, like, you have to play with people you know, I feel like, if you're gonna play modded. Because otherwise, it's just a nightmare. Like, people have to know what's going on. Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. Alright. Like, the one time we played it, it was so fucking confusing. And it's already in proximity chat, like, the game is not... It's not optimal but to be playing the game with people you don't know, because then it's harder to, like, guess if they're lying or something. But then it just is a whole other level when you're trying to play modded and you're like, shit's just happening. Like, maybe if I understood all of the roles, but then it's like hard, it's way difficult to read people and you just can't. I just don't know if it would work for me to play modded. But like, why would they get rid of the proximity channels? I don't know why they would fucking do that. I just hate that decision so much. Because I'm like, what if I want to play proximity, but I don't want to play, like, with fucking Town of Us mods? You know? Like, I feel like if I'm joining a modded channel, they're going to be like, you have to play it a specific way. Like, you have to play with whatever mods the host decides you have to play with. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't get a choice to be like, I just want to play proximity right now. No, it's just dependent on what mods the channel is using. It's just such a stupid decision. I can't understand why they would do that. I hope I'm going the right fucking way again. Now I'm really, really confused. Once again. Yeah, I think I went the right way. Okay, now I want to go back the way I came. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna probably go try to save as well. But yeah, that was just like, I saw that and I was like disheartened. I'm like, oh no, are we even gonna be able to just jump in? Like, even if I wanted to, could I jump into a game and just play proximity, or would I just have to play Town of Us with mods now? Which I get is like what a lot of the YouTubers are kind of just doing. Like, the only lobby I really see playing is the, like, Hafu lobby, right? They're the only ones that are still playing with, like, 5-Up and all of them. I don't know if anybody else is. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself. Did I just go back the way I came? I think I may have. God. I'm so confused, man. I hope I'm going the right way. I really hope I didn't just, like, go in a circle here. Okay, I went the right way. Alright. Shit, bro. Yeah, and all they do is play modded now. All they do is play, like, Town of Us. So I guess that's just what everybody decides the game is now. That does fucking annoy me sometimes, where, like, the game is completely, you know, like, the big streamers and everything control what how the game is played, you know? Like, people just watch other people play the game, and they're like, okay, that's how you play the game. And there's just, like, the fun just gets zapped out of it, you know? It's like, games are generally fun if you can experiment and mess around with them, which Among Us you could still really do. Like, there was no, like, there's a lot of people that tried to try hard it, you know? They were like, I'm big brain. Just, I kind of hated that whole, which I've talked about before. I used to fucking hate that shit. Like, all the YouTube videos out there, like, 30,000 IQ play. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that, like, complicated a game to play. It's just like, can you lie and will people believe you? That's it. That's the whole fucking game, dude. Although, you know, I took a step back from that, because I actually watched a, like, Disguised Toast video, and I actually like his Among Us videos quite a lot. Don't know if I would watch his other content. Now that he's quit Among Us, I don't know if I care at all. Just to be real with you, it's kind of how I feel about it. He does come off a little bit arrogant in a lot of things, but, you know, sometimes I'm, like, okay with it, and then other times I'm like, you just kind of sound like an asshole now. Like, I don't know. But overall, I kind of enjoyed his, like, what he was doing. There was some, like, clever things he was trying to do with it, which I appreciated. I don't know if, like, I think the whole big brain thing is, like, is kind of relative. It's like, well, I mean, it's just, some of the ideas were just so stupid that nobody believed you could be doing that. Is the whole play is like, I convinced them that I wasn't doing the thing that I was doing, and they just kind of believed me. Big 10,000 IQ brain play. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, now Among Us, because all the streamers are just playing fucking modded now. That's just like, the Discord, I guess, just decided that's all people wanted to do. Maybe that's true. Maybe that is all people wanted to do, but it's so fucking lame. I liked proximity because I could, like, kind of socialize in it. Like, I don't like modded as much because then I have to actually play the game a little bit. You know? We have to figure out all these stupid roles, and I just thought it's so much, you know? I don't know.
Oh, thunderclap in the darkness, come here!
Maybe it's not so bad. I mean, I say this stuff now, but, like, maybe if I go back to it and try to play it, like, it won't. They'll have a better experience than I think I will. Maybe I'm just a negative person. I can see that. Oh, okay, this axe does fucking nothing, actually. Apparently. I don't know how that's possible, but okay. It must be like some sort of magic axe. It's the earth axe, isn't it? It's earth powered, isn't it? 68 attack, explosion, best axe. It literally just says best axe, huh? Okay. Effective on humans. This is weird, dude. I'm getting weirded out. Can't just say best axe. Yeah, at this point, I don't think anybody else would want to play Among Us with me. Like, maybe Punder, but I don't think Trevor wants to play it anymore, because I feel like he would have suggested it at some point if he wanted to play it again. But he hasn't. Neither is Punder, really.
Burn to a crisp!
I thought about, like, asking if anybody wants to do it, but at the same time, then I was like, well, I checked the Discord, and I feel like I don't know how to deal with this anymore, and I'd have to force people to, like, play modded. So, I just don't know if I want to just deal with that. But it makes me sad, because it means it's kind of just over. You know? Even though Even though I like it as a social game, I just don't know what else what else I would play that's like kind of similar, you know? I don't think there's another game that really fills the same role. Like I could do maybe a role play game. I've talked about this before. You know, there's some role playing games out there that have gotten kind of big, like GTA. Role playing is kind of taken off a little bit, but I just don't. I've watched some of that, and I'm like, would I want to do that? I don't know. What the fuck is this? What is this? Hello? What is this? What is any of this? Ah, I see. It's all a trick. Hey, I don't know, man. Maybe I can play games with my friends. I'm trying not to be too down in the dumps about it, I guess. Just feel like the bad thing about it just feels like the option is just not there anymore. Like that's what the worst part of it is. It's like even if I wanted to do that, I can't.
Here goes!
I think that's my big issue.
Oh, great Earth, show your power.
Like with Grandia, this game's kind of like up to me if I want to play it or not. You know, like a lot of games are like that, but Among Us isn't like that. You have to have other people to play with.
Strike through.
I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I've kind of been double thinking whether or not the game's actually dead, because I'm still seeing like Justin's shit kind of sucks now, even though he's got the best axe. Apparently it's earth-based, so it doesn't do damage. So what the fuck? Some of the systems in this game are just fucking dumb, dude. You give me what is literally called the best axe in the game, but it doesn't work against certain enemies. It works worse. Worse than the other axe that I had, because it is magic-based. Like, what the fuck does... What? Excuse me? Okay. We can increase MP. Who's got bad MP? 40, 23, 13. Yeah, probably Rat. Well, not that he ever uses magic anyways, but... You know? Whatever. Alright, now we got a power seed. What? Okay. Sorry, power seed I think does strength. There we go. Kind of unnecessary, but you know, it is what it is. Yep. I don't know. I don't really think the game itself is dying. I think it's just evolving into something else. Like, I feel like once people get sick of modded, they'll realize there's nothing else to it. Like, literally nobody else could... Like, you just have to make a different mod that changes the game in some way. The only other thing is, like, you have 5UP who's, like, trying to make a new map. So maybe that'll do something. But, I've seen, like, 5UP... seems to not... He's like the only one out of anybody that's been saying they're not sick of the game. Like, 5UP's still making Among Us videos, and that's like his only content, is making Among Us videos. So, I kind of respect that he's like, no, I like this game. He's not coming out and being like, you know, maybe I'm sick of it too. He's just being like, no, I'm cool, I like it. Still... It's still my main content that I do.
Oh, great Earth, show your power.
You know? I just don't know. A lot of the people I started watching streams and videos of was through Among Us, and then a lot of them I'm like, am I gonna watch your content after you stop doing this? Like, am I gonna watch this guy's toast? Not really. I don't think so. Saikuno, like I'll watch sometimes. I've watched some of his GTA roleplay. I wouldn't really watch the whole stream, I think, because he's I don't know. Something about him just bothers me sometimes. I don't know. I don't really want to expand upon that too much. A lot of the other ones, I don't even remember who all was in that lobby. Oh, Jacksepticeye was in it. He's one of the ones that's been annoying me lately with fucking Resident Evil 8 videos. I'm like, no, actually, I don't want to watch your entire Resident Evil series. Like, I've got recommended every single one of his fucking Resident Evil 8 videos, and I'm like, no, don't show me this. I want to play the game on my own. I actually don't even really watch Jacksepticeye videos, so I have no clue why they're being recommended to me. Like, I watch Markiplier on occasion, so I kind of understand why his videos are being recommended to me, but I don't know why I'm getting Jacksepticeye videos. Like, the only ones I've watched are his, like, serious kind of discussion videos. I'm like, okay, I kind of like his, like, perspective on this. This is weird, dude. This is freaking weird, dude. Okay, hello. Let's go this way. Oh, man. This is a dungeon. This is certainly a dungeon. See, the issue here is that they've, like, if I'm using Justin's axe here, it actually makes these battles harder. And I'm kind of trying to, like, deal with that, like, emotionally, but I don't know if it's helping. Like, I don't know if I'm getting anywhere.
Lend me the power
The reason I was able to kind of get through a lot of these battles was with Shockwave. I could switch the axe back for now, just because fucking... It just annoys me so much, dude, that this is a thing. Like, this just isn't gonna work. Like, watch. Like, watch. Like, watch. We'll use it. It won't do anything. Wow. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is that? It's, like, awful. It's, like, atrocious. Who came up with this shit? Who's defending? So this battle is now harder. I'm gonna attack this one.
Here goes.
I'm just gonna have to switch the axe over for now. I just gotta hope I remember to switch it back once we get out of this fucking shitty ass place. I am gonna need you to get your attack off here, because I need them to fucking die. Oh, I should have used Death Sword. I mean, maybe I can get away with a mid-air cut. Maybe that'll work or something.
Slice in two.
Okay, that kind of works. But, you know how I was kind of counting on Shockwave there. Do I even have... I don't have any more rando rolls, so... Well, now I gotta focus this asshole. He thinks he can just paralyze. Oh, God. I hate this so much.
Slice in two.
Yeah, oh, I do watch, I like Valkyrie, Valkyrie's, like, GTA series. I actually had her stream on in the background once while I was playing, Age of Calamity. which I started playing recently. I was like, this is nice.
Kill you with
She's
one
fun to watch.
blow.
She was just having a good time, like chilling with her gang. I like this a lot more. Cause Sykkuno's a little bit like trolly. Valkyrie feels like she's kind of authentic. Sykkuno's a little bit like trolly and sarcastic, and you know. Oh, I need to switch the thing back over here because this is just not gonna work out. Not in here. Not while I'm still in this god-forsaken dungeon. I don't know what either of these things are gonna do, but I guess I'll use them. So I just have to make my way back now? Is that the whole idea here? Okay. That just went down. Not exactly. I don't know. I don't hate the guy, you know. I don't want to say that. I just don't really. His streams are not really my thing, I guess. Is what I mean. Corpse. What even does Corpse do other than? Oh, I can just. Okay. Wow. What? Bro. I saw that wall collapsing behind me, dude. Don't think I didn't see that. I did.
100 million degrees. Take that.
I'll be honest, I kind of thought I would be kind of closer to the end here than I am. I was not expecting this long-ass hallway that was gonna be like this.
Oh, evil ones, leave this world.
Corpse, what does he do? I don't know if I've seen a Corpse husband video in a while. Like I don't even know what content he makes anymore. What does he do? There's Ash. I haven't watched like an Ash video in a while. I think she's doing GTA roleplay, but
What a cinch.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I do watch Sykkuno's stuff sometimes, I'll be honest. I guess I've been saying I don't really like it. Sometimes it annoys me, but I guess I do watch it on occasion. So it's not like all of the time that I'm like, ooh, don't like that. What the fuck is this place, dude? Really throwing me off. Yeah, so a lot of people started doing GTA roleplay, which I just didn't. I don't want to watch everybody do it. I don't want to be, you know, like I'm not here for like some big storyline that everybody's putting together. This weird like thing. You know, I'm not gonna watch everybody's fucking perspective. I don't care. If it's fun, if it's fun to watch, it's fun to watch. That's it. That's all I care about. Anyways. All right, we should be able to throw shockwaves out this time.
Here goes!
Yeah, man, what else have I don't know. I haven't really been watching anything else on YouTube as a thing. Like like I've been watching like Steven Suptic, I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and it's mostly Among Us. You know, so that's like what I'm interested in. I don't know. We're watching a lot of those guys. You know what I mean? I'm a very simple man. It's just certain things that I like to watch. That's just one of those things because it's like it's more. I like watching these people interact with each other. You know, that's fun for me. Oh, I watched some of them play some like Gartic Phone and stuff. I watched some of those. Those are fun. But yeah, other than that, I don't watch much else. I watch some Mario Maker. What the fuck else do I watch? I watch some podcasts. Occasionally I watch Minecraft content, but I've kind of been sick of it lately, so I don't know if I really want to say I'll do that. It's kind of over it. Just don't know. YouTube's been kind of boring lately.
Not bad, eh?
I've kind of been trying to get into new games lately, I think. I've just been trying to play games on my own. So, you know, like I said, I was trying to do... I wanted to finish Pillars of Eternity, but I've mentioned this in Star Wars already. But I'm probably not gonna force myself to finish that. So I just, like, one day, I was like, you know, I want to play a game. So I'm just gonna try to figure out what game I want to play here. And of course, like, I had Grandia rendering, so I couldn't play on my PC, which the first thought I had was, like, Resident Evil 8, because that came out, but, like, okay, well, find something else. So I'm like, okay, well, I can play on my Switch, and I was like, I basically went through my backlog, and I was like, oh, what came out recently that I can play? And Age of Calamity came up, like Hyrule Warriors, and I was like, I got that for Christmas. I haven't played it yet. So I was like, okay, that could be fun. Cringe? That was spooky. Did you guys see that? That was real weird. I guess we'll listen to it. Listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm on the street. This seems sketch. This seems especially sketch, bruh. Hello. I'm gonna be so pissed if one of these things, like, locks me off from another direction. Just like, you had to go that way. If you didn't go that way, you just lose. Like, fuck you.